Coming up, the G.I. Joe Classified Series, number 87, Robert Grunt Graves. Stick around. What's up and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video will be unboxing and reviewing the G.I. Joe Classified Series, number 87, Robert Grunt Graves. Alright, so I just picked him up. I was on the phone earlier with Mel over at Way I Got It Figured, and we're seeing that people are picking these up at Target on clearance already. It's like, clearance? Man, these things aren't even out yet. Well, did a little search, and after looking at some pictures somebody posted, he was like, I'm just going to leave this here. Well, I decided to check out Pop Finder of all things, and I searched the item, and it showed one store within 100 miles, and it was about 25 miles from where I was working. So I went ahead and rolled out a few minutes early and took the stroll down, and bam, they had them. So I picked up 2 of them, and one's for Mel, so he'll probably have that up, pretty soon. But I just want to go ahead and I'll show you guys actually the receipt here without getting too low into it. As you can see, there's the number at the top right under toys, G.I. Joe 2 at $11.99 each. And if you search that number, that is Grunt. So here you go. As you can see, it was found in Largo, Maryland. It's right outside DC. So cool, we got him. And geez, I didn't think he was coming out for a few more weeks, but hey, we got him early, so let's do this. All right, so first let's go over the box. Here you have the figure art. There's a little bit of artist art. Classified, G.I. Joe, Robert Grunt Graves. Here's some accessories. Flip to the side. Got 87, QR code, small stats. Go ahead and scan it if you want. Flip it around to this side. Better shot at the box art. Side art, whatever. 87 at the bottom. Flip around to the back. You can see all the accessories, 6.3 inches. You have kind of a better close-up of the stats. I don't know why they made them so small. I wish they would put them back on the side. Man, there's plenty of room, just add them to it. G.I. Joe at the top. UPC, more crap at the bottom. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and pop him open. But first, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe for future content. Alright, so let's break out the trusty dusty knife, and we'll get right into it. So, pull this bottom out, and slide out them innards. Alright, so there's Grunt. And his accessory box. We'll put the actual packaging off to the side for, some display. I'll show off his box here. Robert Grunt Graves, 87. G.I. Joe, 87. And I guess let's go over the figure first. Okay, so different. This is new. So now they just have these, kind of little flexible ties in here. They're not the older ties like they were using. I am cool with that, because these things are pretty simple to just get off. Just pop 1 or 2 if you can, if they will pop. But I think they have some stretch to them, so we're gonna have to pull these a little bit and then pop them. So that's fine with me. I guess it's one step closer, going back to the plasticless packaging. So, getting there. Show this off. So, black and white, art in the back. Cool. Get that out of the way. And here's Grunt. And he looks good. I see already there's a little, looks like factory mishap on the bottom of the chin there. That's fine. It's nothing I can't work with and get around it. To me, this looks like a head that maybe Falcon should have gotten. It looks better, but it's Grunt, he's his own dude, so cool stuff. He's got, I guess you want to call this the OG 13 green. Looks good to me. I love this new this vest. It's this little flag vest. He's got the little like data pad here on a keyboard or whatever you want to call it, iPad. But cool stuff. This up here, maybe compass, I'm not sure. Knife sheath. Belt with a holster. Vest goes all the way around. Hole in the back. Pouch. Ammo pouches, another pouch. So cool, man. He looks good. It looks real good. So give you a close-up of his face. Yeah, I'm digging it. He looks great. So head's on a ball joint. It'll spin full 360. That neck is movable too, so that's going to be moving around with him. Straighten the back out. There we go. So the head can go forward that far, back that far. Some good mobility. Butterfly joints at the shoulders. Arms can go out this far. Man, they kind of don't want to go out. Yeah, I don't know. But they can also spin around 360. You have bicep rotation. Double jointed pinless elbows. Cool stuff. Move down to the wrist. Of course, the hinge will spin. And it also has a joint to move back and forth. So same with this end. And you know, the hinge peg in there with the joint. He's got waist rotation. He's got some ab crunch forward that far, back that far. So with the vest on, there's not too much you can do. And these are also, you know, one solid piece. So you gotta do some pulling and tugging to get that off, or you can cut it in a spot, which I'm not gonna do. I wouldn't mind seeing what his actual shirt looks like underneath, but I don't think there's anything on it at all. So we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, the belt is also a second piece. As you can see, he's got more of a smooth area around the waist where the belt goes right here. So you got the brown and OD green in that. That's cool. All right, you get down, check out the waist, which we already did. All right, he's got the drop legs. Legs can go out that far to the side, that far forward, and like that far back. I'll get back in. So these drop pouches on his thighs, they're pretty cool. They're also separate pieces. It doesn't, I can't see if there's a joint here for some thigh swivel or not. Oh yeah, there's. It's just covered up by the straps. But yes, he does have some thigh swivel. There's a double jointed knees, and they're pinless as well. I want to bring this to attention before I get too far with the legs real fast. But if you can see close, there's like a pattern. These are kind of grooved, so that's cool. That's a plus. It's not on the shirt, but it's definitely on the pants. Smooth knees. Move down to the boots. Brown with the OD green lacing over the front. They have some little like small pockets on the sides all around. Flip around to the back. See back pockets on the pants. I set the peg already for that, for his hole in the back. And all cool, man. He looks good. Mobility's good. Articulation seems nice. So we'll go ahead and stand him up, see how he fares. Drops good. Awesome. Cool. Alright. So let's move on to the accessories. Dump these out. I almost forgot our crap. Okay. One bag here. Just tear this open. Whole mess of accessories, which I love. Alright, so start with his backpack. Here you have that. This is more of a darker, kind of a forest green. You know, simple backpack, new style. There's the peg. There's 2 on the side for some weapons. Good stuff. Bottom. Cool. Alright, we'll go on to his rifle. Nice traditional, good stuff. See, I don't see anywhere for a magazine in it, so maybe not, but cool. He's got this. It's got a all black, you know, weapon itself with a green stock. There's a hole at the end of the barrel for blast effects. So cool deal with that. Next rifle, he's got the traditional M16. It's a little warped, but it's fine. We'll fix it. It does have a scope mounted on it up here. It does come with a magazine right here, all black. You can see the top portion here to let it slide easily into the weapon itself. There you have it. All black, no extra colors on this one. Hole at the end of the barrel for a blast effect. Cool. Alright, next he has a regular, very plain dagger or knife. Black handle, silver blade, not much to it. You know, no serration or anything. Just pretty, you know, pretty plain. Alright, next up, here's his pistol. Assuming maybe probably a 45 cal. All black. Hole at the end of the barrel for blast effects. Cool. Alright, his helmet. So here you go, all green. It's got the brown strap, brown chin strap. And the chin cup is on there, if you can see it, right here, but there's no area for it to connect. It's kind of cool. I like the detail on the ends of it to where it looks like, hey, we can just plug and clip that right on and click. No way to do that. It's way too small, but it looks good. Got a little bit of a rough patch in the back here. Oh, so it looks with that on him in a bit. And here's the cool part. He has a Steel Brigade helmet. Nice. Especially getting to see one of these before the Steel Brigades come out is pretty cool. Not as much silver. There's only silver on, you know, this top dome piece right here. There's none on the visor. That's green. There's some silver across the mouthpiece here with some black. The rest of the helmet is all green. And of course he has this kind of gold yellowish visor. This actually is not a helmet. You can see there's a, if you can see that, there's a hole in there for the ball joint. So this will replace his head. So before we go ahead and gear him up, I'm going to test that real quick. I want to see how this head looks on him. So we'll pop that head off and go ahead and plug this one on in. And damn, that went right on in. Cool. So not bad. There he is with that helmet. Nice. Cool, man. If you guys can manage to pick these up, you know, like I said, $11.99. Grab a few, man, because you can take the Steel Brigade helmets and you know, get a couple extras. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pop his regular head back on, and we'll gear him up. So first, I'm gonna take this dagger here and stick that on up in the sheath. It's a little off. It's going to go over this little piece right here a bit, but it should be okay. Maybe I'll just put that down to like he's reading it, because that's definitely going to you know, interfere with that. I don't think he'd take it out from the back. He'd definitely pull it out from the front. If we get a close up of that, you know, you can see E4 Graves, US flag. Nice detail. It's pretty good. We'll come around and we'll put his pistol in next. The pistol's up pretty high on his hip, so that's pretty cool. Maybe he's drawing it. I don't know. You would expect it to be on the leg or something, but I like where they put it. The positioning's nice. It works. I gotta figure out, you know, which weapons I'm actually going to display him with. I mean, likely it's going to be the M16, but, you know, still just in case. Might give him a pistol stance. Go ahead and plug this backpack on into the hole in his back. It doesn't seem too sturdy like I would expect it, but you know, it's on, it's in there. So he's got his traditional rifle here, which we'll go ahead and just pop on the side of the backpack right there. And for now, I'm gonna go ahead and give him sort of like the box art pose, but with the M16. So we'll go ahead and throw that grip on into his hand. Get that finger through that trigger guard like that. And the double jointed elbows, let him hold this up in the air very nicely, like that. Good stuff. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and throw the helmet on. Slides on very smooth and fits fantastic. That looks great. I would almost expect him to be having some goggles, but you know, I don't remember Clutch having goggles, but still, it wouldn't hurt to throw a pair on so you can have them on them or not if you want it. You know, totally up to you. But you could even have him, you know, maybe hold the other Steel Brigade helmet. I mean, it's not the best pose, but you know, something like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw him on the turntable, and we'll give you some final thoughts. All right, so here you have it, the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 87, Robert Grunt Graves. Cool, very cool figure. He looks great. His posability is great. The articulation, fantastic. The gear he comes with, blown away. I mean, for the price and to get him before release, that's like a huge, you know, like a toy god blessing on you. You know, it's like, oh man, $11.99 was like $12.49 with tax or something like that. And then you know, you get all that gear. You get a great figure. He looks good. The head sculpt is, you know, fantastic. It's nowhere near as horrible as the Falcon one was, but like I said, they should have used this head for Falcon and give Grunt, you know, a little more roughed up look. But I'm happy with it. He's great. The addition of the Steel Brigade helmet with this is an additional plus, so that works for sure. I can't wait for them to come in, so I think they'll be shipping soon. So we'll definitely get those in and get a video done of that. But anyways, check your targets. Check Pop Finder. And then you have to check that odd number. I'll leave it at the bottom of the screen right here so you can look it up. See if they got them. Even Target.com is showing these at $11.99. So, you know, that's interesting. I don't know why they're so cheap. Maybe they made too many of them and they were expecting pre-orders to sell out and they didn't. And maybe hardly anybody ordered them. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I wasn't the biggest of Grunt fans, but, you know, he was definitely on my list since he's a Joe. I had to pick him up. And to get them for that cost, you know, I'm not complaining at all whatsoever. But yeah, so anyways, here's your Grunt, and thanks for tuning in. So we're gonna leave it at that. And if you guys enjoyed what you saw, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.